I'm eating meatballs and goddamn meatball sandwich for real. But I just want the snack. I made me and my daughter this, and I gave her half of it because we don't eat like that. We not big eaters. We eat like once an hour, but we don't eat that much. You feel me? So it's like yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to give a shout out to Wish Patrol Blood Moon because I had a lot of conversations about the Super Blood Moon yesterday. I had like 3 different conversations with 3 different associates. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't get on camera and do shit with my lips except for talk. People be looking at me and wondering how I got damn. You gotta go on my other videos about ASMR to understand what I'm talking about. Fuck that ASMR shit. Anyway. But, so, I'm gonna try to make this quick. But what I realized was, okay, I'm watching her, and I ain't finished watching it, but I remember what, I learned what she was saying the other day. Like, when it come to men, she was talking about how everybody was talking about do this for the blood moon, do this for the blood moon, do this for the blood moon. Like, y'all really need to go just watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the same thing. Every time I try to explain it, I know she explains it better. It's like the super blood moon is not for cleansing and not for like because that's when the shit clicked in my head when she was like, people was talking about you gotta do this cleanse and do that cleanse. When you take somebody's ritual, that's a group ritual. That's a collective ritual. So y'all gotta understand. Don't be doing fucking with that shit for real, either. But like you can't cleanse on. More than anything, I feel like you know how people's telling people to cleanse, right? You should be gaining on a night like this. Like you should be like focused on what you're gaining. What are you? I don't even get the cleanse anyway. Sometimes some people be talking about a cleanse when you really just supposed to. You ain't changed. You just reprogramming your mind. Like, no, I'm think this way, and I'm gonna take this with me, and I'm gonna put this out. Like, now if you cleansing your spirit, what are you cleansing out? Like people, like I remember when I used to do a lot of shit back then. I remember and I can feel the vibe that when I used to do some cleanses, I just used to come out of it. Yeah, it worked, but I used to also come out of it sometimes not being prepared for the things that I had programmed myself for. You get what I'm saying? Like okay, what if I was going through a breakup or something, right? I prepared myself. I had these thought processes. I had these, telling myself, don't do this. If they call, don't do this. Do this. Do this. Okay, a cleanse. Yeah, the cleanse work, but I'm cleansing thinking I'm fully protected and not fully protecting myself in the cleanse. So at the same time, I'm telling you that it was a learning experience, but you come out of that cleanse and you think like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I was learning. The ritual that I do is just needed some tweaks. Like, you can't really cleanse. You gotta, it's kind of like with these moons and how you do shit. This is magic time, like manifest time. Yeah, there's a lot of cleanses you could do, but like, just pay attention. Like, don't be listening to these novelty ass people. I get that from Witch Patrol too. Watching her do really is like makes me understand shit even more clear because heaven put me up on game with the placebo effect, right? So it's about the same time I was getting no heaven, I had I was watching this shit and it's like it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I was learning from Witch Patrol. That's what I mean. Like, I had just started watching her. Because I think I done seen Fame versus Sacrifice. I think I done seen all her videos. I'm going to go watch her today, too. But I'm making my rounds and understanding, you know what I'm saying, like, different ways to see shit. Because it's like, the cleanse, this is my point. The cleanse things are very okay. It's just of kind of like, you got to learn your own, like, magic and your own abilities, because if you run into a moon to do some work that day, then you're failing, bro. You're failing. You know how many people using the moon energy to manifest shit? Just imagine about all this other shit out here that can help you manifest shit. If, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you need. Like, you just gotta learn your own energies. So to take somebody's cleanse, somebody getting paid, they telling you, they putting some shit on YouTube, like, nigga, look, we all gonna do a cleanse. That's for money. These people doing that shit for money. Spell jars for money. Like, or even which y'all talk about, like, a spell jar, whatever, candle flicking. Like, like, I'm a candle flicker, you feel me? And she even admit to being a candle flicker, but you can't stay there. Like, you can't, like, put like this. I can get the same energy off the moon right now if I wanted to cleanse my crystals and shit that I could have got last night. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know how the moon works. But I could speak that into existence and it's just done. You know what I'm saying? But you just need more understanding, and it takes practice, and it takes actually seeing no manifestation to understand how to manifest. Like, everything that you done did more than likely is gonna work. It just depends on how you programmed your mind to see that it worked or not. Everything comes to pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't undo a spell. Like, you really can't. It's like you can't undo it. So also, I seen recently somebody had it's this page I watch. It's called like Aset or something, like Goddess Aset. Asur. I don't know. I think it's Goddess Aset and Heru, or you already know. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Like, that's, you already know that's why I'm taking so long to figure it out. But I ain't gonna say the wrong thing. She was speaking about how, like, Oshun has this ritual where you don't have to, like, it's not a binding ritual. Like, if you see by 3 months that you're not fucking with this person, you let that shit go. Like it's gonna be up to you. It's like, but I guess different things, y'all. Like, just, keep your eyes open. Like, when they talk about, like, researching, don't just research for a confirmation. That's why I used to fuck up a lot. Don't just research for a confirmation. Research for a whole lot of different ways to look at it. And you sit back. You have to be patient with this shit. I'm giving y'all little tidbits. You have to be patient with this shit, because the more time you put into it and the more patience and passion, your passion is going to drive your patience. But the more patience you put into it, the quicker you will, like, elevate. You get what I'm saying? The quicker you will, like, understand, because you do all the research, you sit back, speak to the ancestors, like, is this what you prefer? Do you, like, confirm, like, ask for confirmations, because they know only reason you asking for 1,000,000 confirmations because you don't want to disrespect them. You're growing your spirit. You get what I'm saying? You're growing the belief system. You're growing a bond to the or a bond, even like companionship with the spirits that you're working with at the time. You're growing this type of understanding. You know what I'm saying? So, and more than likely, um, you know, you want to do that strengthening, especially when you're in this lifestyle. If you're coming out of a Christian lifestyle, because you understand what God is, but the respect that you supposed to be us, not everybody. The respect that we supposed to be giving the ancestors and the spirits, any spirit in this over here in this world that we want to use, we have to have a understanding, a working situation. You know what I'm saying? We have to have like, you have to be aware of your, you know, God given activated breath within your respiratory system type shit. You know, you have to know that that's the same fluid that these gods, energies, deities, it's the same shit. That's the only way you stand in here. So you don't think they not finna submit to you if you submit to them? And so what I mean by submit, come together. You know what I'm saying? Like come, like actually come humbly to ask for their help. They're gonna submit and humbly come and help you. If you humbly give them what they ask for. It's simple. It's a good give and exchange trade. Oh, I gotta go. I'm ghetto with it. I'm telling y'all, I'm not smoking on camera. I'm not eating, yo. That shit. I'm not finna be a part of that shit. YouTube, bro. I get too comfortable. That's the goal for the day. Consistent, not comfortable. I done said that to 2 other people today. Said it to my mom and somebody else. But you know, so we being consistent, not comfortable. I'm not finna get comfortable. Not that comfortable, you know. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I think the mukbang is sexual. I think ASMR is sexual. I think people putting on lotion and goddamn putting lip gloss on, I think all that shit is sexual. I don't want to be that nigga. Same reason I don't put my donation links under certain videos, because I am still in the midst of paying tribute to a lot of people that I'm learning from. I'm a big ass learner, so I want to take that with me, you know, into the next rounds, you know, what I learned. Not the next life, the next rounds, okay?